Welcome to Raos Academy for competitive examinations. This is Eswar Kumar. So many of the students, those who have qualified for UPSC prelims, so those students are going to write UPSC Mains examination from August 22nd onwards. So these exams will be happen from August 22nd to August 31st. So those who are going to appear for these examinations, Raos Academy wishing you a very hearty congratulations and for qualifying the examination and very all the very best. So and so the students who are going to appear for the examinations, we want to give some inputs to qualify these mains examination and to appear for UPSC final selection round, that is a UPSC interview. So just this video is very important for the students those who are going to for UPSC mains, as well as the video will be very and most useful for the students those who want to appear for UPSC prelims for upcoming year. Okay, so have a glance. So we are going to give some valuable inputs to make you success in this UPSC CSE journey. Let's start. Let's go ahead. See, first thing is that so already, so for the long period of time you might have concentrated on the preparation of current affairs, the preparation for current affairs. You have, I think you have read newspapers like Hindu paper, Indian Express, and also you might have followed some magazines for current affairs, to cover these current affairs. Clear? So here, like for writing answers, for writing mains answers, what you have to know? You have to interlink that current affairs with the static syllabus. So whatever the answer that you are going to write, whether it is a 15 marks answer or else whether it is a 10 marks answer, you have to interlink that static portion with the current affairs. Clear? For example, like in Indian economy, there is a syllabus called LPG. There is a syllabus called LPG, liberalization, privatization and globalization. So like if the question is related to the LPG reforms, you have to interlink current affairs there, like recent FDA norms, recent investment, disinvestment policies, that you have to interlink some facts relevant to that. Clear? And coming to here, like you might have studied, like you should have knowledge on the government schemes, like what are the government schemes that were implementing in India, and for what, who are the stakeholders for that schemes, what is like what, how for the schemes had brought development. So all the things you have to know, and you have to interlink that government schemes to the answers. Like for example, like recently government of India had launched many schemes like relevant to Van Mahotsav or else increase of the forest coverage. Like there is a new initiative called Plant a Sapling on the name of your mother. So the main objective of that scheme is that to increase the forest coverage in India. But who said to increase the forest cover? There are many reports like Niti Aayog reports, like UN Sustainable Developmental Goals, and also we have Paris Agreement guidelines, and also we have net zero emissions, and also we have Panchamrit strategy guidelines. Clear? So as per that guidelines, are relevant to that guidelines, what you have to do? You have to connect that guidelines with the static portions. Clear? And also international relations. Like whenever you are going to talk about like MOIs with the foreign countries, discussions with the foreign countries, you have to integrate that concepts. So you have to integrate that foreign policy with the static portions. And coming to here, economic survey. So here economic survey plays a major role in writing good answers, because this is the document which was prepared by Ministry of Finance. Clear? So this is the document which was prepared by Ministry of Finance. Whatever the statistics that were present in this document, they are valid. They are valid. So definitely without any doubt, you can integrate that facts into your UPSC mains answers. Clear? So that's one of the strategy you have to follow. Whatever the things you are going to write, if you support that information with the facts relevant to the government of India, or else the true facts, or else government facts, it gives some edge over other students. You may get some additional marks for the facts that you are going to mention in the examination. Next after that, like static revision. So here one thing you have to know, like for example, like all the GS papers, GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4, including ethics paper, so they have static syllabus. Like for example, there are like concepts like biodiversity and conservation, so it was a static portion. If you are able to add some inputs from current affairs and current reports, for example, like here I have mentioned that these are the biodiversity and conservation, they are the static syllabus. If you are able to add the report like ISFR 2023, so Indian State of Forest Report 2023, it gives some edge over other students. You can write, you can mention, like as per the report of ISFR 2023, the total forest coverage in India is like 25.17%. You can add that facts for conservation. Like what is the meaning here? Conservation means the protection of a forest, the protection of wildlife, like protection of flora and fauna. So like here under conservation, what the government of India had done, it had initiated many initiatives like development of the forest cover. So now with the data, with the ISFR data, ISFR 2023 data, you can come to know that that India's forest coverage was increased. Like previously it was like around 24%. Now the forest coverage was 25%. Means almost 1 points plus some points were increased in terms of forest coverage. So here, like with the compared with, if you are able to compare the information from ISFR 20 or else 2021 and 2023 report, what you will get? What you will get? You will get the answer for the strategies for conservation. Clear? Then after that, governance, like relate new legislations or reforms to constitutional and administrative concepts. Like governance, we have many concepts in governance, and recently like women empowerment is a part of governance, we can say. Of course, women empowerment is a part of social issues as well as governance. Clear? So under governance, we can say that recently government of India had brought Nari Shakti bill, and it was passed as a act. Clear? So from 2026 onwards, through this Nari Shakti act, government is going to implement 33% reservations for women. So all the points you can interlink under governance concepts. Next, then after that, cultivate analytical depth, prepare for questions by understanding the why and how behind issues. Like during your preparation stage also you might have started with if anything happened, or else if you have read anything, clear, you might have started like analyzing that concept. So why, when, by whom, where, and how it was happened, all the things. Clear? Next after that, like relevant to science and technology, how to write good answers for science and technology. Simply I can say that, so science and technology is a subject which was completely dependent upon the current affairs. Okay, like what other things happened in India are related to the technology, related to the advancement of technology, those points will become inputs for your science and technology subject. Clear? Next after that, master answer writing drills. Okay, I think already those of the persons who is going to appear for the examination, already you have practiced n number of questions. Okay, just revise them. So if you have received any feedback from the mentors, just check the feedback what they have given. Just check the feedback what they have given to you, and so as per the feedback, change change some information for your answer sheets in your mind. Clear? Then after that, and also like for the upcoming aspirants, like the students who want to appear for UPSC 2026, what you have to do to write good answers, you have to practice. Okay, so consistency is the key for success. So dedicate regular time for writing mains answers. So please allocate your time for writing the mains answers. So with consistency, okay. So then you can write good answers. Already who is going to appear for this examination, already you might have practiced it, okay. So revise them, revise them. So rectify that feedbacks which was given by your mentors or else your institution. And so like target, like for writing 150 words question, that is a 10 marks question, allocate 7 minutes. And for to write 250 words answer, allocate 10 minutes of time. Clear? So then after that, for upcoming students, like future aspirants, just allocate some time to write 2 to 3 daily answers. Allocate some time to write 2 to 3 daily high quality answers. That's the thing you can do. And learn that effective structuring. To get good marks in UPSC Mains, you have to follow IBC. So like IBC is nothing but introduction, body and conclusion. IBC is nothing but introduction, body and conclusion. But this IBC structure was nowhere mentioned in the notification. So that's the clarity I can give. So like even UPSC notification or else UPSC never said that you have to follow IBC structure for writing answers. They never said. But to present our views in a structured way, if you follow the IBC structure, it fetches some good marks like IBC introduction at the starting. Then body, in that body you can write the answer relevant to the question. And one thing you have to keep in your mind, that always write the answers relevant to the question. Don't write irrelevant answers to the question. Just it is a simply waste of time. If the question is like related to the explain the phenomena, something phenomena, explain the X phenomena, so give the explanation for that phenomena. Clear? Don't differentiate. If the question is related to the differentiate between Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, so you have to write in the form of tables. You have to give the differentiation. Like if the question is related to that quantitative and qualitative measures of Reserve Bank of India, you have to write them. Clear? You have to write them. So write the answers as per the question, as per the keyword given by the UPSC. Okay. Then after that, in the conclusion, so conclude that answer with unbiasedness. So don't lean to any political party, any religion, any place. Just what you have to do, write, conclude the answer with unbiasedness. Okay, so don't lean to any side, be in the middle path, because Government of India wants the officers like unbiased officers. Officers should not show nepotism. Clear? Nepotism, regionalism, casteism, religionism, that should not be shown while discharging the duties. And then after that, so selective revision. So now almost some few days were left for your examination. Revise important topics, revise your crispy notes, revise your cheat notes. Okay. And and also revise relevant to GS paper 2 like polity and governance. Revise your notes. Clear? So revise some like Supreme Court of India's judgments, recently passed judgments. Revise them. They are very important. You can use that judgments in your answer writing. Clear? Then after that, revise Niti Aayog reports and initiatives that was launched by Niti Aayog. Revise them. And coming to her GS paper 3 economy, so like union budget, you should have the knowledge on budget of India which was released for 2025, because you are going to write the exam within a few days. So you should have the knowledge on the budget. What are the pillars of the budget? What are the main objectives of the budget? What are the major components of the budget? That the thing you should have. You can use that information in your answers. Along with that union budget, you should have the knowledge on economic survey. Both the reports are released by Government of India and they are the official and public documents. Clear? And RBI policies and financial sectors. Like every time RBI, Reserve Bank of India, is changing, RBI is changing, or else bringing some reforms relevant to monetary policy. You should have knowledge on them. So what are the components of monetary policy? So all the things you should have knowledge on them. You can use that points for your answer writing. And also some key economic concepts like, so what is a sustainable development? What is inclusive growth? You should have some knowledge on the definitions. Clear. Then after that, and coming to here, identify high yield areas. For example, if you have received like in the examination hall, the person will give, invigilator will give the question paper to you. Just look all the questions. Look all the questions which was in the question paper. Then after that, select the very easy questions which you know the answers. Select them and start to write the very beautiful answers. And one thing you have to keep in your mind, you have to write all the questions. Don't leave any question. So according to that, you have to manage your time. So start with the known questions, so that it builds up the confidence in you. If you have good confidence in you, you can write the very best answers for the remaining questions. So that's why start with the very good answers. Okay. Then after that, you go for in the second round, you go for the some answers which you can manage. But one thing you have to keep in your mind, within the 3 hours you have to write the 20 questions. Don't skip any question at any cost, because if you attempt anything which is relevant to the question, examiner will give the answer, examiner will give the marks. So even 1 mark, 0.5 mark also makes a lot of difference in the ranking. Even 0.25 mark also makes a huge differences in the selection criteria, in the ranking criteria. Clear? So that's why every mark is important. So don't leave any question at any cost. So you have to attempt all the questions. Clear? Then after that, and maintain time, maintain proper time. So already you have practiced a lot of questions and test series. You might as of now you might have reached to the level of time management. It means writing 20 questions within 3 hours of time. Next after that, coming to essay preparation, you have to choose the good essay you can write for lengthy answers. Okay. So and you should have thought flow, means one paragraph should be connected with the second paragraph should be connected with the third paragraph. Like that you have to maintain some continuity, then you will get good marks. Okay. So like if you write one para relevant to something and second para relevant to some other thing, you won't get good marks. So you have to make thought flow sequence. Okay, that's one of the thing to get good marks in essay paper. And coming to here, ethics paper, that is a GS4 paper. So ethics, nothing but GS4 paper. Okay, so it is we can say that GS4 paper is the rank deciding paper, because if you get good marks in GS paper, automatically your score will be very high. Clear? So for that, you have to solve the case studies. I think you might have seen many examples. You might have seen many examples in the society, and also you have read many case studies in the newspaper. So as per that, you can write the case studies in ethics paper. And coming to here, I think you have written, I have written lot of mains questions till now. Okay, so do revise them, and also at this point of time, what you have to do? At this point of time, what you have to do? You have to revise. Don't go for the new topics, and revise the reports which was released by Government of India, Niti Aayog, and Ministry of Environment and Forest, Supreme Court of India's judgments. Revise them. Okay, so that's the thing. And we, the team of Raos Academy, wishing you all the very best for the examination, and those who are going to appear for the next year, you have to follow these guidelines to write the best answers. Okay, so after the examination, we will come out with answers to all the mains questions. Okay, we will provide the key for each and every paper, like a GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And also myself, Eswar Kumar, I'm faculty for geography as well as current affairs, and I'm dealing general studies as well as optional subjects for the UPSC examinations. So even I will deal, like I will provide the answers for geography optional as well. Okay, so that is the thing, and we will meet in the next video. Thank you so much.